When the first LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar released in 2019, I was absolutely overjoyed at this new addition to LEGO's usual yearly Advent Calendar lineup. Each offering 24 gifts, including minifigure and micro-scale builds, and most importantly, some exclusive and hard-to-find minifigures, there have now been 5 different LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendars. With the festive season fast approaching, I thought it would be a fun idea to rank them from my least favourite to my favourite. First of all, in 5th place is the 2021 calendar. It's by no means a bad advent calendar, and I especially love the exclusive Happy Birthday Harry cake tile, and the printed Privet Drive sign. There are some fun builds, such as the micro-scale Gringotts, and printed signs for platform 9 3/4 and the Leaky Cauldron, and the inclusion of 2 random wizard cards, just like the rest of the 2021 20th anniversary Harry Potter sets. However, in my opinion, the minifigure selection lets this calendar down slightly. The Diagon Alley Harry and the exclusive Pajama Dudley are a strong start, but the Ron, Hermione and Draco, all with the same neutral Hogwarts torso, are slightly repetitive, even though it's great to get an updated version of this torso. Lastly is an exclusive grip hook. We'd only just gotten a grip hook figure in the previous year, for the LEGO Harry Potter minifigure series 2, so I would have preferred a character who hadn't been produced so recently in such a cheap set. In 4th place is this year's 2023 calendar, so skip ahead to the timestamp on screen if you want to avoid spoilers. There are 6 figures in this calendar, the exclusive Hogsmeade variants of Harry, Ron, Hermione and Draco, our first Aberforth Dumbledore minifigure, and the same Madame Rosmerta from the Hogsmeade set, just with different coloured legs. The solid Hogsmeade theme continues really nicely into the build selection, with builds such as the Hogwarts signpost, a lamppost, a snowman, and an amazing printed tile of Sirius Black's Wanted poster. I was impressed with this calendar, and I do think that the LEGO Harry Potter Advent calendars tend to have a slightly higher budget than their fellow licensed counterparts, since the LEGO Marvel and Star Wars calendars tend to just get a few exclusive printed Christmas jumpers, whereas this calendar had some excellent exclusive minifigures. At number 3 is the 2020 Advent Calendar, which had a really strong theme of the Goblet of Fire movie, particularly the Yule Ball event, as shown through the 6 minifigures of students in their Yule Ball attire. The Harry, Ron and Hermione figures are all exactly the same as the ones that appeared in the 2019 Clock Tower set. It would have been nice to see a slight variation on these. However, LEGO makes up for it with the exclusive minifigures of Cho Chang and Padma and Parvati Patil, all with really detailed dress prints as seen in the film. This calendar includes lots of micro-scale builds, such as the Hogwarts Castle, the Goblet of Fire, the Beauxbaton carriage and the Durmstrang ship, which I'd love to see a modern fully sized remake set of in the future. Personally, I would have liked a few more minifigure scale builds, even though the sofa, gifts and piano are all great. I also love the table and fireplace builds, which can be built by combining the contents of multiple consecutive doors. However, one of my favourite pieces of the calendar is probably this new 2x3 printed tile of the Yule Ball poster, which is included with Harry. At spot number 2 is the 2022 calendar, mainly because it contains 7 minifigures, which is the most figures out of any LEGO Harry Potter Advent calendar. An incredible 5 of these are exclusive. I love the new Voldemort figure, particularly the unique face print, and it's great to get a figure of Sirius in more casual clothing, rather than his Azkaban prisoner outfit. Tonks has an excellent mouse face print, and I also really like the Neville figure. There's also a Moaning Myrtle figure, with a grey colour scheme instead of the blue that was featured in the 2020 CMS Series 2. Since this character had received a minifigure so recently, I can't help but think this was a slightly wasted slot, because there are so many figures across the vast Harry Potter franchise who haven't had figures yet. The final 2 figures are an incredibly basic Harry minifigure and a Snape minifigure without the leg printing. This calendar continues the board game format from the 2021 calendar, and focuses on including 2 builds and a minifigure from each of the 7 movies. Whilst this is a cool idea, I do prefer having a solid theme like the other Advent calendars do, since it feels slightly random to have young Harry alongside fully grown Neville. There are some fun builds included too, such as a micro-scale Ford Anglia stuck in the Whomping Willow Tree, the Night Bus, Ollivander's Shop, the Dementor build with the Dementor micro-figures from the micro-scale Hogwarts Castle set, and best of all, Sofa Slughorn. I honestly really regret not buying this calendar last year. And finally, in first place is the 2019 calendar. I think it gives everything you could possibly want from a LEGO Harry Potter Advent calendar. There are some great exclusive variants of Harry and Ron in their Christmas jumpers, and Hermione in her Hogwarts scarf, which is an incredibly useful piece for making custom Hogwarts students. We also have an exclusive Flitwick, which I don't think was the best choice because he'd literally just been released in the 2018 minifigure series, and he doesn't even look like this in the first movie, but he's still an exclusive minifigure nonetheless. When I got this calendar, I was so pleased to get the Dumbledore and McGonagall figures from the Great Hall in such a cheap set. Of course, both of these figures have since been drastically improved by LEGO, but at the time this was incredible. There is also an exclusive minifigure of the Hogwarts Architect's golden statue, complete with a stand containing a 2x2 tile of each of the Hogwarts houses. In terms of builds, there are also lots of great minifigure scale items to contribute to the overarching theme of Christmas at the Great Hall, such as extra tables, food, house banners, a Christmas tree, presents, and a fireplace. For those who have the Great Hall set, these make great accessories to add to it. I also love the micro-scale chessboard and Hogwarts Express. The 2018-19 time period was when I was at the peak of my interest in the LEGO Harry Potter theme. But even when setting my personal bias aside, I still think that this was the best advent calendar, since it really captures the magical feel of Christmas in the first movie. Thanks so much to anyone who's watched this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more LEGO videos. Also, tell me in a comment down below if you agreed with my choices or not, or if you've brought any LEGO advent calendars this year. And if I don't see you before then, have a fantastic holiday season, and thanks again for all of the support that I've had during my first year of YouTube. I can't wait to continue making videos in 2024. So, thanks again for watching, have a great day, bye!